everyone, I'm Shravani and this is Kumkum. Today we'll be presenting our carbon footprint awareness and calculator project. We designed our platform so that the very first page the user sees is the role selection page. This page asks the user to choose whether they want to continue as an individual or as an organization. The reason we created this is that the type of carbon footprint calculation completely changes depending on the role. An individual's lifestyle emissions are very different from a company's operational emissions.
Exactly. Once the user selects a role, the system loads the dashboard designed specifically for that category. The design is clean, simple, and user friendly. This separation helps user avoid confusion and ensures that the data they enter is relevant to their role, making the carbon calculation much more accurate.
After selecting one choice, we see a login page. We included a logging system so that the users can securely save their data, track their emissions over time, and download reports later. The login page contains email and password fields, form validation, backend authentication using Node.js, MySQL database to store user accounts. After a successful login, the user goes to individual dashboard.
Let's start with the individual dashboard. This dashboard focuses entirely on personal lifestyle emissions. It has several key features such as transportation, which contain the daily travel distance. Let's, for example, take 43. Then we have vehicle type, consider it as diesel car. Then we have mileage, and then we have public transport days per week.
Home energy, electricity kilowatt per month 200, AC usage per hours daily 3, LPG cylinders per month 1.
Then we have food and waste, where we have categories in diet which vegan, vegetarian, mixed, or heavy meat. Let's take it as heavy meat. Then we have household waste kg per week, and
Lifestyle, clothes bought per month 43, electronics bought per year 2.
once the user fills all the sections, they click calculate footprint. The backend takes all the input and computes category wise emission, total emission per day, total emission per month, and total emission per year. Here we have the annual carbon footprint for our inputs as transport. Total input emission we have is 13,930.2 kg CO2 per year, where the transport contain 1682.5 kg, electricity contain 2040 kg, LPG is 510 kilograms, diet, waste, clothes, etc. etc. We also have our rating, which is very high, 13.93. It shows suggestions like gently reduce energy consumption and vehicle use, adopt strong lifestyle and change, offset. Then we have the pie chart, which is emission distribution. And then we have the offset, which shows how we can balance our emission. How many plants do we have to plant in a year to balance the emission? If you have 7 plants a year, it will take 91 years to balance the emission which we have produced. We also have the eco badges. Now, we can also download the PDF which contain the input, the pie chart, and the ratings, everything. Scroll it down. Down. We can change the theme here. We can also save, and we can clear our saved preferences.
Now, let's go to the organization dashboard. This selection is more advanced because businesses have a larger impact on the environment.
Now, as we have successfully entered or logged into our organizational dashboard, we have certain features which contain the office energy, electricity kilowatt per month, then water usage kiloliter per month, and number of employees. We have business travel as number of vehicles, flights, and then we have resource and waste, where paper usage and waste kilogram per month. We have equipments and IT, equipment purchased per year. After calculating the footprint, we'll get the organization's annual carbon footprint as 27503.4 kg as per our input, and per employee it is 1195.8 kg per year. The impact is moderate, and we have one suggestion, that is shift meeting from flights to virtual mode. We have here the pie chart, which is again the emission distribution, and after that it shows the offset and equivalence, where again we have how many plants to plant in a year so that we balance the emission.
Let's talk about the backend, the core engine of our carbon footprint platform. Our backend is built using Node.js with Express, and we've connected it to a MySQL database. This is where all the actual processing, data storage, and calculations happen.
Whenever user signs up or logs in, the backend verifies their details securely using API routes. We have created separate APIs for individuals and organizations so that data and dashboard stay independent.
For every calculation like electricity, travel, waste, or water usage, the backend receives the user's input, performs the formulas, and stores the final carbon footprint in MySQL.
We also build endpoints to fetch past calculations so user can track their performance over time. And all data is validated before being saved. So wrong or incomplete values don't enter the system.
In short, the backend acts like the brain of the platform, handling authentication, data storage, validation, calculations, and sending accurate results back to the dashboard.
Not just a calculator, it's an awareness tool that motivates both individual and organization to understand their impact.
By including role based dashboards, detailed inputs, charts, suggestions, and login features, and downloadable reports, our platform makes sustainability simple and actionable. Thank you.
Thank you.